ప్రాబ్లం నంబర్ 8 ఫస్ట్ చూడండి. ప్రిపేర్ ట్రిపుల్ కాలమ్ క్యాష్ బుక్ 2018 December 1st, cash in hand 10,000 rupees, cash at bank 8,000 rupees. It is debit side, cash in cash column, bank in bank column. Next, third date, sales, it is also debit side, cash column. Cash received from Sunita, it is debit side, cash column. Discount allowed. Commission received 800 rupees, it is also and debit side of the cash column. Cash deposit into bank, this is contra entry, it will debit side and in bank column amount, credit side in cash column amount. Check issued to Murthy, so it is check payment, credit side bank column. Withdraw cash per bank from office use, it is also contra entry, debit side in cash column amount, credit side in bank column amount column. Goods purchased from Rohit, it is credit transaction, no need to take into account. Received check from Sham, deposited into bank the same day, there is no need to write contra entry, so simply debit side to Sham, amount is bank column. Salaries is payment and credit side cash column. This is the problem about 8th. And come to the one by one. First, and December 1st, to balance brought down, cash column, bank balance bank column. Next, third, to sales, amount in cash column. Sixth date, Sunita, cash received from Sunita to Sunita, discount 200 rupees, amount in cash column. Next, ninth rows, to cash commission, amount in cash column. Next, and 10th contra entry means, and it must be record both the side, debit side as well as credit side. To cash contra entry, amount in bank column. The same date, 10th, by bank contra entry, amount in cash column. So already we discussed about contra entries, how to write contra entries and observe them. Next, 17th and before 14th, and check issued to Murthy, by Murthy, discount amount is 400 rupees, so this is bank payment, so credit side 9,600. Next, 17th, withdraw cash from bank per office use, this is also contra entry, to bank contra entry, amount in cash column. The same date, 17th, by cash contra entry, amount in bank column. Next, goods purchased from Rohit, it is not recorded in the triple column cash book. Why? Because it is credit transaction. Next, date number 24, received check from Sham to Sham, so deposited on the same day, so amount will be the bank column, Next, 31st, salaries, by salaries, amount in cash column. Why? Because salaries paid through cash. This is and 8th problem. First total them, and cash column debit side 23,400 and cash column credit side 3,000 rupees. 23,000 minus 3,000, 20,400 rupees. Right here, what is the last date? December 31st. By balance carried on. Balance carried on. This is the next one. And come to the same bank. Bank total is 13,800 rupees. Here total debit total. Credit total is 11,400 rupees. 13,800 minus 11,400, we get 2,400 rupees difference amount. The difference amount must be recorded. Which side is bank column shortage? So in the bank column shortage on credit side, the difference amount is also recorded on the shortage side, credit side. So by balance carried on, amount is 2,400. Discount here. Discount allowed total amount and 200 rupees. Discount received total amount 400 rupees. And what is the next day? December after January 19. First, the same closing balances is carry forward to next month starting. To balance brought down 20,400, 2,400. What is the balance on closing? And December 31st. This is the 8th problem. Next, come to the 9th problem. First listen, 9th problem. Prepare triple column cash book from the following particulars. Cash balance and bank balance. It is on the debit side. Purchases, credit side, cash column. Paid into bank. This is the contra entry. Printing charges. This is also credit side in cash column. Received from Anusha, discount allowed. This is the cash receipt, debit side in cash column. Cash sales, it is also debit side on cash column. Cash withdrawn from bank for personal use. So it is not contra entry, it is record on credit side bank column. Check received from Josna, 5,200 rupees. There is a link between 19th transaction and 23 transaction. The check received from and 19th day but deposited on 23 day. So this way given in the problem. First, and what is the transactions? Check received. The check received is treated as a cash receipt. It must be recorded on the debit side and cash column. So 19th date to Josna, amount will be in the cash column. Next, 20 day paid to Krishna by Krishna, amount in cash column, discount is discount received column. So Josna check is deposited into bank. So this is the contra entry. 23rd, write in debit side to cash, amount in bank column, credit side bank by bank, amount in cash column. Salaries paid through check by and salaries, amount in bank column, credit side. This is the problem. Okay, see one by one. Next, ninth problem, first one, October 1st. To balance brought down, cash balance, cash column, bank balance, bank column. Next, purchases, by purchases, amount in cash column. Next, fourth contra entry, to cash, C ante contra entry, amount is 4,000 rupees. The same date, by bank, contra entry, amount in cash column. Next, date 6th, printing charges, by printing, amount in cash column. Next, received from Anusha. This is a cash receipt to Anusha, discount 100 rupees, 3,900 rupees cash. Next, cash sales, to sales, amount in cash column. Next, 16th, drawings. So for personal use, no contra entry, by drawings, amount in the bank column. Suppose sometimes and cash withdrawn from personal use, just like they are say, and it must be recorded on the cash column. So here the cash withdrawn from bank for personal use. So cash is withdrawn from bank for personal use. So you must record on bank column only. Next, check received from Josna. This is the and a link between 19th transaction and 23 transaction. So check is received 19th day but deposited in 23 day. There is no contra entry 19th date but contra entry at 23 date. This is remember one thing. So and 19th date Josna amount in cash column. Check receipt but we are treated as a cash receipt. Why? Because and at present we are record in bank column and also deposited time you must record on the bank column. It will be recorded twice. So check receipt is also treated as a and cash receipt. The check received one day deposited in next day. This is and remember must. Okay, check is received on 19th, so it must be recorded on cash column. So Josna discount 300 rupees, 5200 rupees. Only this is the assumption. It is check receipt, but we must record in cash column. Why? Because and we are not violation of the principle double entry and record twice one transaction. So that purpose the check receipt is also treated as cash receipt, record here only. Next, date number 20 paid to Krishna by Krishna, amount is 200 rupees discount and 1300 rupees is cash. Next, Josna check is deposited into bank. This is the contra entry. So to cash contra entry amount is bank column. Here also by bank contra entry amount in cash column. Next 31st salaries. So by salaries and payment made by check. So by salaries amount in bank column. Any check payments made by check or payment through check whatever it may be, it must be recorded on bank columns only. So and what is the highest amount that must be recorded in total both the columns debit as well as credit? So here cash total column 27,900 rupees. The same amount will be recorded here only 27,900 rupees. Same bank columns highest amount 21,200. Here also 21,200. Here also 21,200 rupees. So the difference between cash 27,900, 13,600, the balance is 14,300 rupees. In this only shortage on the credit side in the problem. So the difference between debit and credit, it also record on the credit side of the cash column. So cash column 14,300 rupees. This is the next. Here also bank column 21,200, credit side 2,800. So the difference amount is 18,400 rupees. In this problem, shortage on the credit side. So the difference between debit and credit amount 18,400 is also record on the credit side bank column. So 18,400. This is the and you have to mention here what is the last date of the October 31st by balance carried on and 14,300 and 18,400. It is nothing but differences between debit and credit. So here 400 rupees discount, here 200 rupees discount. This is the 9th problem. Remember one thing, first read the problem thoroughly. What are the transactions recorded on the debit side? Cash column as well as bank column. What is the transactions recorded on credit side? Bank column as well as cash column. Thoroughly, you read the problem twice and you get the and clear and cut information. What are the transactions recorded on the debit side? What are the transactions recorded on the credit side? Either cash column or and bank column, whatever it may be, understand? Then only start the problem. Why? Because check is deposited one day but deposited and next day. Check is received one day, deposited next day. There is a link. When you are understand, you read the problem thoroughly from first to last one. Then only we get the information. What is the interlink between the one transaction to another transaction? Then only we can solve the easy problem, any triple column cash book. And also you must specify the what are the contra entries, and before the solve the problems and tick the marks are and marking the contra entry transactions easy. There is no confusion to record the contra entry in triple column cash book. Okay, this is the and about triple column cash book.